Big drama in the MMA world today. Unseen footage has surfaced showing Magomed Ankalaev competing at UFC 320 with broken ribs. Ilia Topuria's marriage rumors are catching fire online, and legends like Demetrious Johnson are sounding off on who deserves the White House card spotlight. There's a lot to break down, so let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Let's start with the story that's got fans buzzing online. Ilia Topuria splits with his wife? Speculation is swirling around featherweight champ Ilia Topuria and Georgina Bedell, the businesswoman often seen supporting him cageside. Fans recently noticed subtle changes on their social media accounts, and it's fueling rumors of a potential breakup. Georgina has reportedly removed several photos of the couple from her profile. Meanwhile, Topuria's Instagram still features just one family-related post that includes her. Neither side has confirmed anything, but given that the pair have been publicly linked for years and share 2 children together, the sudden digital silence has definitely raised eyebrows. Next up, Jiri Prochazka has revealed the real reason he got emotional after Pereira's win over Ankalaev at UFC 320. At the post-fight press conference, Jiri seemed visibly moved. Many assumed it was about Pereira's performance or his dislike for Ankalaev, but on Ariel Helwani's show, the former champ cleared the air. He explained that in that moment, he realized Pereira's win set up the potential for a third fight between them, a chance at redemption.
It's not because I was so happy that Alex won or Ankalaev lose that fight. I was so emotional because in that moment I really realized that Pereira won and there is a potential fight between me and him, and that means there is a third chance for me to be successful. And I deeply realized, man, this is something what you have to win or nothing. So I just realized this thing and I said to myself, man, that will be I think the biggest challenge of my life.
Jiri said, I realized deeply, this is the biggest challenge of my life. It's win or nothing. The honesty struck a chord with fans. If Pereira vs Prochazka 3 happens, it could be one of the most emotionally charged trilogies in recent light heavyweight history. Meanwhile, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson had strong words about the upcoming historic UFC event at the White House. After Dana White confirmed the card, fans immediately began debating potential headliners. The top names? Conor McGregor and Jon Jones. But Johnson isn't buying it. In a recent YouTube video, he argued that inactive fighters shouldn't headline such a significant event. He believes the spotlight should go to active fighters who are consistently putting in the work, not stars who can pick and choose their appearances.
Like, let's say Jon Jones comes back, he fights Johnson Almeida. He was like, you know what, I want to be on the White House card, what do I gotta do? Like, okay, you fight the winner of Volkov versus Johnson Almeida, bet. And then he beats Johnson Almeida, then it's okay, perfect. You're gonna fight the winner of XYZ on the White House. Perfect, I'm all for it. But I just don't like when somebody's iced, sitting there chilling, they get to pick and choose what they do. Maybe they earn that right, I have no idea, right? But for me, I want to see guys who are putting the rubber to the pavement. Brother, in all the accomplishment Jon Jones has done, it's amazing. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that if we got guys who are on the roster and fighting their asses off, they should have the first dibs to get on the White House. Even for Conor, we don't need his ass on the White House, right? But I know him and Donald Trump, they got some good things going, but I just don't want to see other athletes miss out on an opportunity that are fighting right now.
Mighty Mouse said, if we got guys on the roster fighting their asses off, they should have first dibs. We don't need Conor on the White House card. Right after Pereira's emphatic win at UFC 320, Dana White revealed that Poatan expressed interest in moving up to heavyweight. While Dana was hesitant, pointing out the jump from 185 to heavyweight is massive, Michael Bisping sees no problem. On his Believe You Me podcast, Bisping explained Pereira's size makes him a perfect fit for heavyweight. He suggested Pereira should skip the Jon Jones super fight and instead face Tom Aspinall for the heavyweight title, possibly at the UFC's first Paramount card in early 2026.
But we know he cuts from 234. He was 234 the day after the weigh-ins. He could probably bulk up to 240, 245. That's a good size heavyweight, so there's no problems with that there at all. It all just lines up perfectly. And as I said, in terms of historical matchups, and you can forget about the White House, because the White House is going to be Americans versus non-Americans. That should be the theme. Is to celebrate 1776 after all. You know, he's Brazilian. Tom Aspinall's British, okay? That doesn't work, okay? But he just kicked ass on Saturday. Tom Aspinall's probably going to beat Cyril Gane. Do that matchup, first quarter of 2026, kickoff Paramount in style. There you go. There's a big matchup. Can Pereira become the first ever three-weight division champion? And guess what? If he loses, just stay at 205.
Bisping said he cuts from 234. He could bulk up to 245. That's heavyweight size. And if he loses, he can always stay at 205. A potential 3-division run for Pereira? That would be history in the making. Sean Strickland has made his comeback intentions clear, and surprisingly, Israel Adesanya is not in his plans. Despite recent chatter about a possible rematch with Izzy, Strickland told MMA Junkie he's more interested in fighting Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. He said, "I imagine me and Fluffy might be going at it. I think that's the fight to make. I don't want Israel. I want to fight somebody like Fluffy that puts me in title contention." Strickland also emphasized his underrated grappling, calling Hernandez the American Khamzat. If that fight happens, it could be a gritty stylistic clash. O'Malley believes he's the only one who can beat Merab. With 14 straight wins, Merab Dvalishvili continues to dominate the bantamweight division. But Sean O'Malley thinks he's the only man who can stop the machine. Speaking on his Broil podcast, O'Malley said the key to beating Merab is to catch him clean, and he believes he's the only fighter sharp enough to do it. To beat Merab, you have to land that shot. He's getting more reckless, more confident. I don't see anyone else being able to knock him out but me.
Rob, you just have to land that shot. You have to be able to snipe him. And he was getting a little bit more reckless. The more confident he gets in his striking, the more gaps it leaves open to be caught. That's just the only, I don't see really anyone being able, I do think I'm the only I hate to say it. I hate to fucking say it. I'm the only one that can beat him. They give you a shot at the White House. Now I gotta go out there and get some wins. But I don't see anyone really beating Merab anytime soon. He needs to be clipped, needs to be knocked out and put to sleep to beat him. And
O'Malley admits he needs to string together some wins first, but this call-out definitely adds intrigue to the division's future. Jeremy Stephens is keeping it real after his grueling unanimous decision loss to Mike Perry at BKFC 82. The fight left Stephens bruised and battered, but on Instagram he expressed nothing but respect. He wrote, "No gloves, no excuses, just heart. That's what this sport's about." Stephens vowed to return stronger, a reminder of why he's one of the toughest veterans in combat sports. And finally, the story everyone's talking about. Just days after Ankalaev's TKO loss to Alex Pereira, his manager Ali Abdelaziz revealed that Ankalaev went into the fight with a serious injury. Now, new unseen footage backs that up.
Can you ask him like where it spreads, if it spreads like this way or up and down? So here, this way, and this way, or it's like up? Like, is it more this way?
This way.
Okay. Which one hurts more? 1 or 2?
Yes.
1 or 2.
The video shows Ankalaev getting examined just 20 days before the bout, with his team urging him to pull out. The scans clearly showed a broken rib, but Ankalaev refused to withdraw. He decided to fight anyway. During the actual fight, Pereira appeared to target that exact area, landing brutal elbows that likely worsened the injury. This revelation has added a new layer to the conversation around Ankalaev's performance and his future at the top of the division. And that wraps it up for today's MMA News Roundup. From Topuria's personal life rumors to Pereira's heavyweight ambitions and Ankalaev's shocking injury footage, it's been a wild week in the fight world. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more MMA updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.